Roblox is a game that we all know and love. No matter the age, we can always find something there for ourselves. It is a very innocent, child-friendly experience. Or is it? So recently I got the idea of making a video about the very weird side of Roblox. The games that probably strike us odd, maybe some different parkours. Because I wasn't really familiar with the game, I thought to myself that, as I said, this is a child-friendly game. But that was just the tip of the iceberg. Rule 63, or sometimes just 63, is a term that every Roblox player knows, or at least most of us, and you would be surprised how many children know the meaning of that. It basically states that a game or a certain part of content is just NSFW. You will find some over-sexualized stuff over there. But today I don't want to talk about NSFW games in Roblox. I don't want to just talk about Rule 63 because there's so many other videos about that. I want to talk about the way that people prey on children using Rule 63. So as you can probably guess, it is super easy to get a child to click on these types of content. When everyone is exposed to it at such a young age, children do get addicted to that as well. And especially when you are young, you just want to click that. You are in puberty and you need to just click on that one specific image that kind of attracted you. So you do. But then all of a sudden you don't find no NSFW stuff. You get into the game and you realize that there is nothing around you. There is a checkered floor and a void. You wait a few seconds, maybe even minutes, and all of a sudden you get a flash on your screen, and that flash isn't no NSFW content that you might have been waiting for. It's a game. So this is what I call a Roblox pyramid scheme. So it is far different from a typical pyramid scheme, but here you click onto a NSFW game expecting an NSFW game, yet you get nothing. And then you get teleported to a game that a lot of times the same person that published the NSFW games published that game that you get teleported into. And all of a sudden you realize that you've just been tricked. You've just been tricked into playing his game. But this time it wasn't a project that he just made in 3 seconds and try and lure people into. This time it was a game that he actually tried. He actually tried and put so much time into it. There's a few interesting things in this whole strategy. Because as you can see, when you get teleported from an NSFW game into an actual real one, you can kind of tell that this is made specifically for children. There are some keywords like catnap or some other characters that really attract children's attention. So you can see that they are doing this on purpose. You can see that these people make these NSFW Rule 63 games and teleport people into like child-friendly games because they do know that the people that will click on this are either children or YouTubers that do have too much time on their hands. And then it makes these children stay, because it is literally the same as any other type of these games, like any other Tycoon, any other Obby, or any other weird type of Roblox game. It isn't different in any manner. So if a child thinks, okay, maybe this wasn't what I was looking for, but I can see catnap, I do like catnap, I'm gonna stay here, I'm gonna spend some money, I'm gonna buy some stuff, and that's what usually happens. But there's also the other side. Some people do catch up onto this, and they do not like that someone just tricked them. So, for example, there's one called Catnap, Don't Call at 3 AM, and this game is also one that appears when you go into NSFW Roblox games. And you can see that the stats, they don't really add up. So you have a like to dislike ratio of 34%, and at the same time you do have 2.2 million visits. So it doesn't really add up to me because, like, children, they do not dislike any type of game. They won't leave you a dislike. They will just go and leave in general. They won't leave you an opinion. Yet something must have pissed people off so much that they left you a dislike. An audience of children that you were aiming for actually went a step further than you thought and disliked your game. So then if you go scrolling on Roblox and don't look for NSFW games in specific, you can find so many games that got a lot of different entries. They have millions of people visiting them, yet the like to dislike ratio is really poor. Then you click onto them and you think, wait, this game isn't different than any other one. This is just what I was playing like a month ago. but it has a different name. It doesn't differ from any other game. And then you might connect the dots that, wait, something must have happened. Something must have pushed these people to do this. So here we are in a day and age where people try and push NSFW content onto children to promote their own stuff. I don't think there is any more creative yet morally wrong way to advertise your product. Because as much as I hate to say it, I do have to give credit where credit is due. The strategy when it comes to its effectiveness is absolutely top tier, yet the morality of this, it fucking sucks. It absolutely sucks ass. I wanted to also quickly go over another type of game which also preys on children, and that is wait in line type of games. I don't know if you've seen it, but they've been really popular for the past month on Roblox. So you basically wait in a queue. That's it. There's nothing wrong with waiting in a queue, right? And I would have said the same, but for the past week or so, the games have been evolving. The games have stepped up from waiting in a queue at a concert or at a rave party or any other place like McDonald's or something, to waiting for a freaky party. I was really intrigued when I saw this one, and I decided to play this, and I also played Diddy's freaky party waiting queue line game. And what I found is that these things attract children with like sexual avatars or some specific keywords such as freaky, for example. And then you get into the game and you just sit there. You sit there. There's no way that you can skip in line. You have to wait to get money. And then if you get money, you can skip in line. But the person in front of you most likely has more. So he skips in front of you again, and the infinite cycle begins. I myself miraculously managed to get into one of these buildings, and I have to say that I was super surprised. Because as I said, there is most likely a freaky something in the title, and there is a very sexual thumbnail most of the time. And when I got into the building expecting a freaky party, there was nothing. Again, there was absolutely nothing. But in the process, I've seen people waste Robux. As soon as they got there, they bought a line skip for 9 Robux because it is super cheap. Like 9 Robux, you can get 400 in the smallest package, so you buy that. But then you see that someone has been sitting there for like 10 hours, so he skips in front of you. And then you think, what? I'm buying another one, I don't want to wait. And I skip, and I skip, and I skip, and I skip. And these people do have money because they sat there for a long time. So now they skip, and you get pushed back. And it's this infinite loop that I just talked about. And then when you actually get inside, there is nothing. There is literally nothing. And I wish I could show you some, like, you know, weird footage and some conspiracy theory, but there's nothing. There's nothing. These types of games do prey on children, and they do want you to stay there as long as you can to make more revenue, and potentially for you to spend your Robux, your money on their game to achieve nothing in return. I was not expecting these many things. As I said, I was expecting to find like a Burger King versus McDonald's infinite obby or something. But I found a whole rabbit hole of people preying on children without no shame, man. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video, and just quick chill because I really worked hard on this video. If you could leave a like, sub or something, or if you want me to edit something for you, if you like the edits in this video, go hit me up on my business email. I'm trying to start my own business around editing, and if you would like me to help you, that would mean a fucking ton. So yeah, go hit me up there. We can talk business. I won't charge you like $1 million for cutting your video. Don't worry, I ain't a scammer. At least not now. Okay, but that's really it. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'ma see you next time. Bye bye.